are best 11s.
Yes.
But both 11s have different themes. Yours is underrated 11.
Underappreciated players.
Underappreciated players of the Champions League of this Wednesday?
Yes, today's fixtures.
Mine was a little bit easier. I've got a lot of prep to do. So they decided to give me best 11, no restrictions.
No,
I can pick
cheated.
and choose, and this is what I got.
You were just your usual slippery self. You did what you wanted. But
so, obviously, with no Thibaut Courtois, I probably would have chosen him, but because of injury, he's not in. Alisson is my goalkeeper. And then, I mean, Trent, Van Dijk, Robertson, it was difficult for me to find better center backs. I snuck in Rudiger in there. I will go to war. Hey, Sierra Leonean.
I know he is.
Yeah,
Rudiger's a top
I
pick.
will go to war for the Sierra Leonean German. I will any day of the week. McAllister in the midfield, Jude Bellingham, and Yamal Musiala, who's been sensational since forever, but I think in the summer took his game to the next level. Mbappe, he's on the team sheet, so he counts. I put him in there. Vinicius Jr. and Harry Kane. Let's see if he makes it today.
Well, let's just remind our audience that it's only from the players playing today. So it's not just the whole Champions League, just today's match days, people. Not bad, even though you cheated. It should have just been one player per a team playing today.
I was
that would
told
have been a lot more
no
difficult.
restrictions, and I have an equipazo.
You just did what you wanted to do. But anyway, now my turn. For me, I've gone for the underappreciated players who some names you may be aware of, but still they're not the name at the forefront of their team's success. For me, I have gone with the Girona goalkeeper, Gazzaniga, who had a fantastic game last match day. Unfortunate for that last incident, but he's already showing how much of a big player he's going to be for them. I've gone for Concacaf at Aston Villa, Singo at Monaco, Bremer at Juventus, who for me is a top player but doesn't get a lot of mention. De Kuyper at Club Brugge, Diaz at Liverpool, Griezmann, Antoine Griezmann, who has been a sensational player, who for me still
That's my question.
doesn't get the recognition he deserves.
How come?
Huh?
How come?
Because for me, I don't think he gets the recognition he deserves for what he does at Atletico and how he has been that talisman for so long consistently in the same level as Mudryk at Real Madrid. They don't give him the same mention and love. Valverde, for me, is the real unsung hero of Real Madrid when it comes to their success.
Agree.
Batrun is a young player at Dynamo Kiev. No.
Dynamo Zagreb.
Dynamo Zagreb. For me, 21-year-old. Watch out for this young player here. Real superstar coming through at Dynamo Zagreb. Musiala and Lookman. And for me, Lookman scored 19 goals with 11 assists in 50 appearances from the start of last season alone. On the verge of maybe winning African Player of the Year also. And when you look at Musiala, 46 goals, 34 assists in 170 games at Bayern Munich already.
Yeah,
he's only 21 years old.
He's been sensational. All right, guys, which team do you think is better?
Oh, better?
Yeah.
Is that question?
Well, clearly.
I don't think you need experts for this.
We're here, we'll tell you. Your team is better.
I restricted myself way more with only one pick per team.
Listen, I think it's 1-1. It goes late into the game, and then Gazzaniga drops it.
Poor Gazzaniga.
And Nico's team wins 2-1 in the end.
That was so bad. I do want to highlight we do have one overlapping player that is underappreciated, but I also consider one of the best players that are playing today in Yamal Musiala. He's been in sensational form.
Unbelievable.
It's difficult to ignore.
You could probably, every single one of these guys could probably be in that other team, but if you put that other team together, it's difficult.
Would you put Bremer in there? Grella, I know you cover him
You
week
have
in,
to
week
put
out.
Bremer in there. They haven't conceded a goal yet in Italy.
He's been good. He man-marked Lukaku and kept Lukaku quiet for when they played Napoli. He was sensational.
He was.
Beyond the days of Cannavaro, Thuram, Bonucci, Barzagli, Chiellini, defensively, Juventus have been fantastic, and Bremer's one of the keys to all of that.
Bremer defensively is one of the best in the world when you talk about defensive. When you talk about 20 years ago where your job as a center back or a fullback was to just defend, he would be maybe golden ball worthy. Now defenders are asked to play with the ball, break lines on the dribble, on the pass, and maybe that's why he ends up more in this team than in Nico's team.
Who wins?
The other team wins 2-1.
Do you think your team would beat Nico's team?
Yes. Hold on, wait. I will give them the motivation speech that they can never get from him.
That's going to be enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're coaching the team?
Of course, it's my team.
That's different.
Of course, my team.
I don't have to coach. I got to be like Carlo, just lift an eyebrow.
In that case, I think 2-2, and Gazzaniga drops it.
Okay.